Hi, this is Sean Brown for Rev Sports. Day 6 of Major League Cricket, our last night in Texas, before moving on to Morrisville, North Carolina, saw the San Francisco Unicorns taking on the LA Knight Riders in the Battle of California. Uh, it had been a rough run for LA up to this point. Been bowled out for scores of 112 and 50 in their previous games. A lot of good they can take from this, but ultimately they ran into what's probably looking like the best batting lineup in Major League Cricket up to this moment, and they fall by 21 runs. Let's go through just a little bit of the highlights of the game. San Francisco won the toss and, not surprisingly, elected to bat. Another absolute scorcher of a day. It was 42 degrees at first ball. Matthew Wade for San Francisco went off 78 off 40. Just had an absolute scorcher of a game. Got his half century off of only 21 deliveries. Uh, San Francisco didn't lose their first wicket until they were 88 runs. Marcus Stoinis goes for 37. Corey Anderson goes for 39. They finish on 212 for 7, setting a target of 213. As far as the Knight Riders bowling goes, Adam Zampa takes 3 for 41 and 10.25 per over. So a huge target that LA had to try and overcome. And as we already talked about, lots of struggles in the batting lineup up to this point. Good news is for LA, they got through all 20 overs. That was a big deal for them. And they end up scoring 191. Jason Roy made his debut for the Knight Riders, immediately made his impact felt. Went for 6 off his second ball, ends up going 45 off 21 deliveries. They ended the power play at 60 for 1, which was much better than what they had done their first two games. But ultimately, they just couldn't keep up the run rate. They managed to beat their previous high score, which was 112, in the 12th over. Andre Russell also finishes off an unbeaten 42. As far as the Unicorn bowling goes, sort of evenly spread out through everything. Shadab Khan was the only bowler that took more than 1 wicket. He went 2 for 26 at 6.5 runs per over. That leaves San Francisco at 2-1 as we head into North Carolina. Which those games will start. They'll take an off day, and those games will start the following day. LA falls to 0-3. They've got a massive run rate problem, or a net run rate problem. These last 2 games are absolute must-wins for them. So stick with us. Like I said, we'll take an off day. And the next time the games commence, they will be in North Carolina, and they'll come back to Texas after finishing the round robin in North Carolina for the playoff games. So stick with us at Rev Sports. We'll have all that action for you. This is Sean Brown.